Hello, everyone. A little early, but whatever. Today, I got my computer here, and I bought another case, which is down here somewhere. And I'm going to transfer everything from this computer, from this case, over to the new case. This case has its problems. For one, this is my power button. What does YouTube want? Oh, okay. This is my power button. Got power, reset, and a hard drive light because the button up here is broken. It's pressed in. You can't push it. I don't know. This is actually its third power button, but we won't talk about that. First order of business is to get everything out of here. Here, I'll show you the front side of it too. This is what it looks like on the front. If I tip this down, you can see. See, the power button's just chilling in there. You can't do anything with it. So, this is going to be a while, so let's just get right into it, I guess. No grounding anti-static mat here. I got wood. Good enough. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if anything dies. I plan on fixing this case if I can. I guess I'll set you down here for now. Alright, let's get these hard drives out of here. I got two here, and I got two on the back. This little only 2 terabyte Seagates in here. I have a total of 12 terabytes of storage in this computer. And I got a roll of paper towel here. I will try to dust some of this stuff off. Because this case is real dusty inside. It's pretty bad. PCI cover. Alright. I gotta get the... Is that screwed in? Hey, this screwed in. Alright. Get this out of here. This is my network card or my Wi-Fi card and Bluetooth card. Now this motherboard has it built in, but a built-in one actually sucks really bad for some reason. All right, let me get this out of here. I don't need you anymore, Mr. Switch. You can go over there. All right, let me take this guy out. Okay. Now I gotta get the graphics card out of here. How did this graphics card work? This was unplugged. Only 6 of the 8 power were plugged in apparently, and I guess it still worked. That's interesting. Huh. Ain't that something? Check. Alright, pop this graphics card out. Oh, I gotta take the screws out there. No, I'm not too worried about losing these screws because I know this case should have them. The new case should have the screws already. So I'm not too worried about it. But I'll save them just in case. Alright, I gotta find the latch on this. The latch on here is like buried back here. Is it loose? Might already be loose. No, it's latch. Might be broken actually. You know, that's a possibility. And the first time I take this out, it's like real difficult to get in there. I don't know why it's so hard. That's the graphics card. There it is. Oh, I got it. All right. It's actually cleaner than I thought it would be with the graphics card. Oh, it is broken, I think. Oh no, I guess somewhat. Here's my Zotac card. It's pretty neat. Live to game. Yes, sir. You can go over here. So what I'm gonna do too is I got a tube of thermal paste too. I'm gonna repaste my CPU because I don't know. Well, I'm taking it out anyway. I might as well. So where are all my screws at? Let me unplug everything here. Now I'm gonna bank on these SATA cables reaching, because I don't know if they will. I hope they do. A new board. Check these out. Oh yeah, I got another hidden SSD right here too. So PNY. This is just a PNY little guy. All right, those are out. SATA cable can go down there. Those are all out. Unplug the USB header. Okay, unplug my power. Okay, unplug, what's up here? Oh, CPU fans, okay. And I will be robbing the fans from this case too. These are fans I put in. Looks like that's all the cables. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take the motherboard out. Is it like captive? Because it didn't want to come out. Let me get Let me get my little. I had my little screwdriver right here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Had my little. Let me move it. Huh, I had it here. Weird. Alright, I guess we're not going motorized right today. Those are tiny little screws. I don't know why this one doesn't want to come out. I hope I don't have to take I don't want to take the cool off in here. I'm hoping I don't have to. Okay, that one's out, I think. This one's out. Alright, let's side the board loose. Get up here. Ooh, don't fall out. I'll get it. I'll get it. Is that a board screw? Might be. It is a board screw. Got one there. Looks like one up here. I gotta take the cooler off. Oh, I didn't get this one apparently. Oh, there it goes. Me, I'm very quiet. Here, I'll turn my mic up. There. So I got another one somewhere. I don't know where though. Oh, there it is. Nope, there it is. It's still connected. Oh, the CPU fan's going back there. Why is the CPU fan going to the back? Huh? That is a strange one. Okay, apparently the CPU cooler is plugged into the back of the computer. Now, for the record, this computer was pre-built, so I didn't do that. Alright, so let's look at the cable mess that is back here, which is going to be bad. Because I added a lot to this computer. So you can see it is popped off. Alright. Alright, put this panel down here. Alright. So my CPU cooler goes down here. Plugs into here apparently. No, that's not it. It's right here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know why it's routed back here. Let me cut this cable tie. Okay. So the motherboard is freed up now. There's a couple screws that fell, but I think I'm taking this apart so I'll find them later. Here's the motherboard. Okay, so that's this. I'll put on the case box of the new case, which I'll get to in here in a minute. So I got this screw. There's 3. And what stayed in the board? One here. Oh shit! It took the whole stand off the case. Okay then. All right. What else? So this one stayed. This one did the same thing. Need more volume. I think it's you, Brody. I'm redlining on OBS. So I think it's you. Pretty sure I got pliers down here. I gotta take these standoffs off. Let's see if I can get it with these snips here. I can take it off. Oh, it'd be hard. I'm talking into it right now. It's right here. I can show you my OBS. It is every time I talk away from the mic, it's red lines. It clips. So Well, it is going to be better. I can't put it over here. That's the issue. Okay, so I got this screw off. Good. Which one? And this bottom one I got to get to. Oh, yeah, right here. Now I gotta get my power supply out and these fans out. So, let's see if I can. There it goes. For its worth, though, this was a pretty well-built computer. So, now where did that standoff go? I'm hoping that these there it is. I think this case will come with standoffs. I'm assuming. I don't know. That's why I'm keeping them just in case they don't. I am not sure. All right. So here's the motherboard. I need to get this out of here. All right. My I/O shield's out. I'm gonna put you. I'll get to the repasting here in a minute. I'm gonna at least get. I want to get the case out of everything out of the case first. All right. So I gotta get this fan out of here, which is held in apparently not well. What? Oh, I see what I did. This is for a 140 mil, and I put a 120 in, it looks like. So that's only holding my 2 screws. For the record, that was what was here before. I didn't do that before. I replaced it with a 120 mil because they put a 120 mil in here. So I don't count that as being my fault. Okay, this fan's out, and I gotta throw it back here. Oh, or it just can unplug. How did this fan plug in? Oh, so they got an ARGB connector. I gotta see how these fans plug in. I forgot. So they got an ARGB connector and a regular 4-pin fan connector. So. And this front panel, I'm pretty sure it just kind of rips off. I'm pretty sure this front panel rips off. I don't think there's. Or are there tabs? There might be tabs. I think it just rips off. Yep. Alright, that's a little dusty in there. Just a little bit. Alright. Man, these seem some roughness. The pads are coming unglued here. I don't know how, but they are. These are new fans. This is only a year old. So I don't know what happened there. This thing hasn't moved much. Sure. Hope it has some sort of screws, because these are what this case had with these long things. I do not need an LT2 screwdriver. This screwdriver is working perfectly fine. And it is not even mine. I don't need to spend $70 on a screwdriver. Especially if I hardly use one. I use my motorized screwdriver more than anything. And my impact, so I don't need to spend $70 on something I don't need. To me, it's just a regular screwdriver, ratcheting screwdriver. I don't need a ratcheting anything. Except for a ratchet. Alright, so here's another one. I'm hoping that I get some sort of other screw other than that stupid thing that this case used. Hey Brody, do you know if do the cases come with the motherboard mounting? I don't know. Or is it the motherboard that comes with the mounts? I probably gotta dig the standoffs out of this case, is what I'm thinking. Because you built your computer. I brought my electric one down here for this, but it's no longer on my desk, so I have no idea where it went. I brought it down here for this, and now it's MIA, so I am not sure where it went. I got this for the bigger stuff. The case comes with it, cool. Because yeah, these are dumb screws. This was $100 case though, so this is just a Thermaltake special case. It is dusty. Alright, so that's that. So now I gotta uncable manage everything. So okay, so this is my RGB controller. Brody, I had to undo some of their stuff to put this RGB controller in, and the whole case was bowed out because of all the extra cables that were in here. I like put a bunch more stuff back here. In this case, it wasn't for that. It wasn't meant for it. So oh, so the fans are plugged into the power supply. Okay, I see how I did things. I see how I did things. It's been a while since I've been in here, so this is wired. Let me just unplug this. So this right here is motherboard. This is from the motherboard. So that's power. This is the motherboard cable. And this is RGB. Oh, the RGB switch. Okay. So that stays with you. That stays in there. Alright, so pull this fan out. Set you down here. Pull this fan out. Pull this fan out. And pull the hard drives out. These hard drives are dusty. These were in here on day one. So these hard drives are real dusty. You know what? I'm gonna go power supply first. Get all those cables out of there. Good old EVGA. It's a good old EVGA power supply. These hard drives have a lot of hours on them, though. These hard drives are troopers. My wood fell. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Crisis averted. All right. I should keep these screws because, like, I'm gonna need them to rebuild in this case. This had only 3 screws in it, apparently. I think. Oh no, it had 4. It had 4. They did good. Oh, where did you come from? You're a motherboard screw. Okay. Now, how did they get this in here? Oh, this has to come off, doesn't it? Doesn't this like slide? Come off? Okay. I don't know how else to get it in there with this on. No, it's an M.2 screw. Oh, is it push? How did I get this in here? But the hard drives are right there. The hard drive cage is right here. There's not more room back here. It doesn't come out the back. It can't. It screws into the front or to the back. I think it comes out right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she's dusty. Oh. There was a cable on the way right here. I had so. Whoo! She's a dusty. All right. Yes. All right. Where do my snips go? What? Oh, right there. Alright, so that's the front I/O. I'm going to have to probably find some zip ties because I don't think I have any right now. Because I didn't think of that. Unless this comes with cable management. I think I saw on the some reviews that it did come with cable management stuff. Woo! Look at that. She's all dusty. All right. All right. EVGA power supply is out. You can go down here for now. And then here come the hard drives, which are just sitting in there. The CPU I got is it's a i7 10100F with a RTX 3070 or 3060. All right, so that's everything out of the case. Let me throw this back on. This back on. I'll take it. Alright, so this case is done. So, get the motherboard back over here. Alright. Oh yeah, here's my M.2 right here. He just sits in there. And I got one right here too. I got two M.2s. Alright, so let me take the cooler off. Let me see how it's on here. Okay. First time this. Oh, I gotta take the fan off. Did they just bend? Oh, so this it's just metal that's bent in here? Okay. Okay. Okay, Deep Cool. Oh! Oh, that's gross. Good thing taking this off. Dang, dude. Wow. He's dusty. How does this come out? Does it have to come all the way out? Oh, okay. So these just come all the way out. Oh, okay. I see. It's the back plate on the back. It's using the back plate. All right. So if it's using the back plate, I better keep this solid because then the back plate's gonna come off. Actually, not a bad CPU cooler. And there she blows. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not the best coverage on that CPU, but it's a 3060. It's 3060. I said 3070 at first, but it's a 3060. It's a factory overclocked 3060. It's a 12 gigabyte VRAM version. Where's my phone? Okay. So here's my cooler. Let me get the CPU all squared away. There we go. Beautiful. He's beautiful. All right, get my Noctua thermal paste. All right, give it a little. There you go. Plenty of thermal paste. Plenty. Maybe I'll put a little bit there and a little bit there. Maybe a little bit too much, but as long as it doesn't leak out the sides, then it's good to go. All right. So like this. All right. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, let me throw the screws on. Well, we'll find out if my CPU overheats or not. See if I did a good job or not. I think I did. I overkilled it. Tighten these down snug for right now. Then I'll crank them down. Okay, I'll crank these down. Oh, the standoffs are moving. What? That is dumb. Okay, that one should be good. Okay, that's good. Okay. It's a little bent. Let me see if I can get in here. It was a little bent before, so I'm not too worried about it. It's not something I did. I think it's over time, it just leaning down, it bent. So, let me see why the standoff is just spinning right here. There we go, I got it. No, actually I don't have it. Really? Alright, I'm gonna take this RAM stick out. I should be able to get into it. Why did it make it so hard on this RAM stick? There we go. Oh, because that one doesn't move. Okay. Let's see if I can get in here with this. See if I can hold it in place. It's hard for you guys to see what's going on. It's a little dumb. What I gotta do? There we go. Now she's tight. All right. The motherboard's ready. Oh, let me put the CPU cooler on before I forget. That would suck if I didn't do that. I gotta figure out how these stupid things go on. I think they just clip on and. I think this helps kind of cable manage it too. Yeah, there we go. There's one. There we go. Good enough. So, now it's time for the fun case. So, what I gotta do here is not unbox it on here because I don't have the room. So, I'm gonna have to take it out of the case down here and I'll put it up on the desk. So, the first time I haven't even opened the box yet, so. This is a beefy case. Super overkill. And oh, that manual is gonna be useful. Yeah, all right. All right, here's the case. It's a pretty reasonably sized case for my hardware, I'd say. This thing is awesome. All right. This is the case that I chose. It is overkill. Like, my motherboard is gonna look tiny in this case. Yeah, see, this is my motherboard, and it's gonna, just for a reference. So, let me go ahead and take the side panel off for this. Because where do I even start? Where do I even start with this case? I guess first thing I should do is put actually, I'm gonna go over here. On this side, the power supply sits upward. Power supply sits here. So I think I should put the power supply in first. My work desk is still a work in progress, so these wood boards aren't screwed down yet. So what I gotta figure out too is where these drives go. I think I gotta figure out where these drives go. I got a slot right here for one. But I should probably look in the box. There's probably more accessories in the box. Yep, I got an accessory box. Let's see, what do I get in here? Yep, I got brackets here. Ooh, look at all those screws. Look at a lot of them. Oh, and they could come with cable ties. That is okay. All right, well, let's do what what I should probably do, I'm gonna read the instructions on this case. See what suggestions I should put in first. Because I'm not sure what to even start with on this case. Yep, it wants the power supply first. Okay. It wants the power supply first. So let me put that in. With the power cable facing up, it wants. Is it facing up? Yeah, because it has, yeah, like this, because the exhaust. There we go, just like that. There we go. Beautiful. And then, what screws does it want? Screws. Oh, just regular thumb screws. Alright, where did my pack of screws go? Here. Are these all the same screws? These might be all the same screws. These look like they're all the same screws. If so, good job, Asus. I think these are all the same screws. They are not the same screws. Okay, there's two sets of screws. Okay. So I gotta look up. I'll put these in the accessory box because I don't want to lose the new screws. There's let's see if I can show you. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of tiny little screws. So A screws are the one with the washers built into them. Okay. I'm gonna actually try with this computer, like try to make it look somewhat nice. Mash it over. There we go. Which is not really on brand for me to make things look nice. Okay. Okay, that one's in. Power supply's in. What's next, big boy? That we want. Oh, this is actually telling me how to build the computer. This is telling me install the cooler and RAM onto the motherboard. It's telling me how to build a computer. Which I've already done that, so I need my I/O shield. Put the I/O shield in, something like let me spin this around because it's gonna tell me to put the I/O shield in and the motherboard's next. So So this goes like this. Okay, the IO shield's in. Install the motherboard, okay. And those are about, yeah, the B screws. So I'm gonna lay this computer down and do this. I'm gonna put this RAM stick back in. Oh, I should have put this RAM stick back in. Oh, great. No, this is gonna be a pain with this. I can do it. I hope this is the right way. No, I don't think that's the right way. Hold on. Which way is the label facing? Oh, okay, it goes this way. Alright, RAM's in. So I'm gonna need, let me step over here. Because I got grommets all right here. So up here, I'm gonna need 24 pin power. For right here, I'm gonna need dual 8 pin or dual 4 pin, which is where? Right here, here's my dual 4 pin. Let me do this. Alright, dual 4 pin, which is, I just had it. There you go. Here. Don't you love non-modular power supplies? I do. And then I'm going to have to run the other ones later because I don't remember everything. Like what goes where or what I need. So I'll figure that out later. After I put the CPU, the board in. So lay this down so I can get this in and I don't have a light, so the standoffs are already on the board, on the case. So it should be good there. Okay. So now I need these little guys here. All right. Am I on the standoff? I can't see where the standoffs are. That's a standoff. I need my phone light. I can't see out in there. Who texted me? Oh, okay. Oh, it's slightly off. I push it up a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay, I need this guy. Hey, this is like building a computer. That one's not hitting anything though. Oh, there's no standoff there. I'll take the board back out. I mean, if I can't use every hole, I'm not too worried about it. Because really, you don't need every single hole to be filled on this. Oh, that makes sense. So they populated this for a full-size case. That's why. So I have to move these standoffs. That makes sense. Pretty sure I need micro ATX. I'm pretty sure that's the term. I don't know exactly, but I know that my standoff goes here. Micro ATX. No, I don't think it's ITX. Oh, hold on. I just noticed there's grommets above where the 8-pin, the CPU power goes. If I put the board in, looks like I can still access it, so I might not be screwed if I do that. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room if I do that. Like this. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room to work with cables. Okay. Ah, dang it. I gotta move one more standoff. Once I get the board in, then I can stand this back up and easier to see. There we go. That's better. So now I should hit a standoff right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm at it. I should change my clock battery, but I don't think I need to right now. I don't think I need to really anytime soon. Because honestly, oh, I do have motherboard changes though, so maybe I should change. I should look into changing the clock battery. What they should do for clock batteries is make it rechargeable. So it charges the battery when it's plugged in the power. Oh, there you go. That's how they should do it. Then again, it might not last as long. Where did the stupid screw go? There you go. There you are. There you are. The side panel's gonna fit on this, right? Oh yeah, okay. I just wanted to verify before I keep going. I already knew it was because it said it fit up to 200 millimeters, but at the same time, I didn't know the full spec of this cooler because they never put on the product page for the system I bought what the cooler was. All I knew is that it was a deep cool, but it never said what deep cool it was. There was a wild shot in the dark, and I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it worked out. Dang. Okay, well it fell down there, so that's fine. I know where that screw went. Okay. Did I get all the screws? I think I did. Yep, I got all the motherboard screws, and the motherboard is in. All right. Where's my? That's. And then there goes that. I really need to screw this desk in, dude. These boards keep falling down. I keep sliding the computer around, and it's. Where did that screw go? Did it go behind the motherboard? How much want to bet it did? Oh, I think it fell. As long as the screw isn't in the computer, I got extra screws. As long as the screw doesn't stay in the computer. Yeah, it fell out. Or it fell out. Wait. Oh, okay, that fell out. There you are, you little stubborn guy. Alright, so let me run some power here. So this guy goes here. You can go up here actually, because there's a thing over here. Up there. I can plug you in right here. Alright, there we go. Now the messy one is this guy. This guy's messy. This plugged into my RGB header. Not on the motherboard, but at back. So I got. Cause I had to figure out how this stupid thing plugs in. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, hold on. How does this cooler plug in? Because the ARGB, it was controlled by the motherboard. So, oh, so CPU fan. Okay. So the CPU fan in here. Alright, so there's a CPU fan that I might be able to cable manage a little bit. And then I got this stupid thing. I'm pretty sure I can plug fans into this. I think that's extra so I can plug more fans in. We'll figure out when I plug it in. I can zip tie this down. Alright. What other reports? So what's next on your list? Attached hybrid. Does this have a controller? I don't think it does have an RGB controller. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think it has an RGB controller with it. This is kind of showing like it comes with an RGB controller, but I don't think it does. Let me check the box here or the. Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't come with one. Because I'm gonna get a proper one for this case, but for now I gotta hook this little one up. That's just what I got. I gotta order it. This plugs in because there's no like screws or anything on this. So I might just have to tuck this down somewhere until I can figure it out. So, because I got this guy too. I think this plugged into. I should have looked at how this went in. Because I don't know how these go in. ARGB connector. I'm trying to think how this worked. Does this? Oh! I know how it goes. It's floppy power. I see how it works. It takes floppy power, and then that's what gives me power to my fans. Where's the right? I need the right floppy power. That's the floppy power. Clips right there, so it goes in like this. I don't know why I even unplugged it from the power supply. I'm pretty sure it's floppy power. Maybe it's not floppy power. Check all these. I swear it plugged into the power supply. Oh, I got another one down here. What is this for? What is this? This is. Does this plug in the floppy? This seems like it does. I gotta figure this out. Hmm. So yeah, so this is an adjustable RGB thing. So I got this. Here's my controller. The fans plug in the RGB fans connected to this, and then I gotta supply power to all the fans. So it's down here. I just gotta remember how these went on. So because there's no fan headers on the board. Because this plugged in to here, and these went to the front fans. So where's my? I swear it's floppy power. That's what makes sense to me. But it doesn't go in. So unless I'm just being dumb, like doesn't want to go in there. It's like barely wants to go in there. So, and I just bet one of the pins in here. So I don't know how that went in there. That's weird. So I can bend this back. I need a little something to bend it back. There we go. Some of these pins were already bent in here. Maybe that's why it wasn't going in. This seems like it's a cheap connector. I think it is. I don't see why it There we go. It's better. Let me try. Just don't see what other connector would go in here. It looks like the little tabs go like this. Alright, let's see. Unless I plug this. I could have plugged this into here, but I think this is just RGB. This isn't fan power. So, what else do I got on this? What is this? What in the heck is that connector? Sure. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. This is still tripping me up. I just don't see how else it would go in. Obviously, I had it before. Oh, these were still a little bent. I don't think that's my issue. I got little rails there and little rails there. That's what. Huh. All right. Let me. I know. So this plugs into SATA power. Let me find a decent SATA power to plug this into. I don't want none of those. That's GPU power. That's also GPU power. I probably want this one. SATA power. All right. Cause what other? Did I get any more cables down here? I don't think I do. This one. Here's a fan. And we get that. Where's that adapter? This is gonna get messy with cables pretty quick. Then I can shove a bunch of them like away somewhere. Where did the adapters go? Oh, it's right here. Cause this fan connector. Oh, well, that's not it. That goes. Oh, it's right here. It goes Yeah, it goes into here, and then the fan plug in. So like, makes no sense to me. How? Why this won't go in? Why it won't? Unless I plug it into this one. Maybe I had the wrong one. No, it seems like it's just a little too wide. So, is there a number? Is there a label on this? I can look this stupid thing up. Because it doesn't like say. It like wants to go in, but it doesn't. So like, that's what I don't get. It's hard to see what I'm doing, but I don't see how else to power them besides this floppy power. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. I don't have any more other. I don't have any other cables down here. So that's how it was. That would make sense to power it right off the power supply because I don't want to suck everything off the motherboard header. Let me see what else we got. Cause this. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go in here. Oh, cause there's no ground on this cable. Will this fit floppy power? This looks like it will. This seems like it fits a fan. I think it does. That is odd. Okay. I would like to figure this out. Okay, so what is there a pinout on this? There's no pinout. So wait, what? 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 This doesn't have a rail though to where this goes on, so maybe that isn't it. For giggles, let me check the motherboard. I didn't think it was on the motherboard. Don't. Maybe it is on the motherboard. Cause like, it looks like it takes a connector. That's why I'm so tripped up on this. So like, where is it at? Right here. Well, hold on. You know what? I think this goes into the motherboard. Maybe I just figured this out. That goes back here. I might have just figured this out. So I got these now. This plugs into the controller, and then these I got. I don't know if I like that though. We'll see. I don't think that's how these work. So I plug that 4-pin into the motherboard, but I don't think it will have that one header. I don't think it has. Well, it has to though. Hold on. Actually, I think it does, cause the software controls the fan speed, so maybe it does run off the motherboard. It has gotta connect to the motherboard. So I'm thinking running these fans is going to go inside on the bottom. So I went from, it was a Thermaltake level 20 mid tower. It's this case right here. That's what I went from. I don't know how that shows up on YouTube because I can't see my monitor right now. Hopefully it came out pretty decently. So, let me turn this around. That fell again. Alright, I'm gonna put my fans in down here. So I'm gonna run all these cables back here. Oh, I do need these long guys. These are for, these came with the fans. Those are some chunky fans though. See, how's it barely go in there? Well, I want this to be intake, so these will be an intake fan. I literally just put these in, and why is it like smaller now? I want it to be an intake. These gotta be pointing up. So I want it like that then. So I have an MATX motherboard, and I bought this case, which is supremely overkill for this computer. It's a 6-year-old computer. I just bought it because I like the design of it. That's my official reasoning why I bought this case. You guys gotta press down on this. I think that's what I have to do. It's been a minute since I used these fans. I installed these fans, so I think I gotta just ram it down. Yep, that caught. Okay, so that's just what I gotta do. Okay. I didn't. I was planning on building a new one, but I was second guessing it because I don't do much really on my computer. And the stuff I do, I don't. Isn't really in like that intensive. So I was gonna build a new one, spend $1,000, and then not take advantage of it. You know. I was like, I'm better off spending money upgrading this computer. Did it go in? No, they go. Yeah, I was better off spending money upgrading this computer than $1,000 on something I don't really need. Are these screws gonna be long enough? I hope they are. Cause like maybe I hope it's long enough. Or I'm not hitting a hole. That's a possibility too. Try it. I gotta screw it in from the bottom? You know what? I think you guys are right. You know, I have the instructions literally right here, like an arm's length away. I could read, but I think you guys are right. That would make more sense to screw it in from the bottom. If I can easily get to the bottom. Well, the mesh is right here. I have to. Oh, well, I gotta take the mesh out. I got removable mesh. Okay. That's for when the computer doesn't boot later. That is true. You are. That is true. Which it's a good chance that might happen. Well, actually, let me think about this, because where are the threads at? Because if you look at this screw, I don't know if you can see it, but the only threads are right here. So like, where do the thread? Where does the thread in? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like, there's no threads in here. Well, these ones. Well, these came out of my old case. That's what I was trying to reuse. These came out of my old case. Let me try. Let me get another screw. These are tiny little guys. Will that fit in this one? Does this fan even have threads in it? These don't have threads. Let me consult the Bible real quick. This is a Asus TUF GT502. Let me see how. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, well, those are the drives. Okay, where are the fans at? Here are the fans. Okay, so it gave me the, okay, so it told me about the top fans, but not the bottom fans, which is, let me try this. Well, this comes out actually. This, well, that might, hold on. This bottom part comes out. What? Because I think these came with the fans. I think these came with the fans. Well, I can't screw it in from the bottom because these fans don't have threads in them. There's no threads in the fan. These went in. Yeah. That's kind of because this comes out. I just saw that. This comes out. So this comes out. Shit. Page 21. Let me see. Oh, that's for that looks like that's for drive bays, but I see what you're saying. Cause it says the fans can go on them too. These were the front. Hold on, real quick. Let me check my front of this case. How did this go in? Yeah, cause the front. Okay. Yeah, cause. Okay. So the threads are in the case on the other one. So I got. If I try to screw these in. Oh! I think I take that out and then put the fans in. Hold on. Let me check something here. No, maybe not. Because I see holes in the bottom of this case now. Oh, wait, hold on. See a hole there. Let me see a picture of this. Is there a picture with fans in it? Because I want to see if the tray is in there. I don't think it is. That's the tray. Where's the fan info? Because I took that tray out and now there's fan hole. It looks like fan screws for this. They got all. but they look too far apart. Maybe I'll just put them right here for now. I know fans can go here. Maybe I'll put them here for now. Until I can figure this out. Because I gotta buy fans in here anyway. So I think for now, for the build, I might put the fans on the side. And then I'll figure out later how these go in. Because this thing could take 13 fans. So it doesn't necessarily have to go here. So I think for now, that would be just to get this thing rolling still. I think that would be a good start. Because I'm putting fans here anyway. So let me screw these back in. Because we still got a lot of work to do. I don't want to be hung up on the fan configuration right now. Where's the other one? Where'd the other one go? It's around here somewhere. Where's the other screw at? Oh, no. Oh, it's right there. Woo! Okay. So it looks like right here, these plates come out. Take these off because this should fit. Yeah, that'll fit a fan. Yeah, that'll definitely fit a fan, but it has to go like this though. I'm gonna use these as my intake for now. Oh wait, these are gonna be my fan screws, I believe. Hold on here. Because this is right now set up for a radiator setup. So, let's see how the side ones work. I'm pretty sure I saw it in here. Okay, so if I take this out, I lose my screw holes, which is dumb. Kind of dumb, it looks like. Page 34. And I can put fans in up here. Let me spin this around. Let me spin this around real quick and see what. So this is the back side of that, where the fans are supposed to go right here. I can put fans here and fans here. So it looks like if I remove these, it takes my threads out. That's what it looks like to me. You know what? There's a Google. I can just Google it. GT502 fan setup. Alright, let me go ahead and just take these out. We'll see what happens. What I'll do, unless it's like, this is weird. Because here's one of the plates are off. Here's what. Cause yeah, these are my threads right here. That's what it looks like. This is a weird case. This is an odd case. Here we go. I found a video on how this thing works. I just need case fan installed, please. Thank you very much. So let's screw it in from the back. So what I want to know is if this has threads in it. Because if it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. I don't think these got threads in it. Let me try. Hold on, these might work right here. Oh, they're too small for this fan. So I don't know. I don't know if this fan will work. These fans will work with this. Cause here, these are the fan, right? It goes right through, and it barely pokes through. That's what I'm seeing. Same thing with these longer ones. They just go right through. No, without threading. They're too small. That's what I'm seeing. Let me check. Where are the thicker? Are there any thicker screws? Here's these ones. Those are too small. So which I don't get why it's different. Let's just try it real quick, just to be on the safe side. So I want it to come in, so it's gonna go. It's gonna go like this. I think what it is too is that these are like thick fans. Like, I don't know if that's how normal fans are. Because like my CPU cooler is held on with a metal clip. So that's how that goes on. If I try to put this in here, I don't think it's gonna work. These are the screws that we're holding it in. Maybe I have to get different fans. I have all the screws. I put all the screws in this box. And there's this little sleeve, but I don't know. Oh, well, that's not it. The only thing that's different about them is the head. The screws are the same size. Let me look up these fans real quick. And let me look up these fans real quick. And see if I'm missing something. I don't remember putting things in the case with it. Because, you know, it's stamped in the case. Yeah, Brody, you got any spare fans? These fans may not work. Tough fans. Chassis fans. Let's see, how do they... Like, they literally show in here that they're on the side. You know what it is? I know exactly what it is, too. These came with screws, and I didn't use them. That's what it is. These came with screws, and I didn't use them. Because I reused the case screws. Because I had to. I guarantee you that's what it is. And this was a year ago, and I don't have those boxes anymore. So these I might not be able to use. Which is okay. I can still buy. I can still order fans. This will still work. I don't need to put the fans in right now. Let me look up. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that it looks like these fans don't have threads in them at all. So if I peel this off, yeah, because I can show you right here. Hold on. Because I bought these fans, so they didn't come with it. Right here on the old case, they screwed into the case right here. Right here. These are the threads. So that's how they were installed before. They went through the fan into the case. So that's where I'm getting at. Oh, so they're like self-tap screws. Guaranteed, it came with the fans and I tossed them out. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, that's exactly what happened. Because I put them in the same way the old fans were. Shut up, Brody. I know what I was trying to be smart back then, and it obviously didn't work out. So, I'll just buy new fans. Unless I can buy fan screws. Oh, I see what. Okay, I see what you're talking about for fan screws. I think I got some right here. Know what? Hold on. Yeah. They're these screws. They're these screws. Cause these are on these were on the back plate. So okay. That makes more sense. So I got the ones for the back fan. I just need to get more of those screws. Brody, do you happen to have case fan screws? Because it'll be your Sunday if I order them now. How many do you have? I'll finish the bills and I'll come get them from you. How many do you have? Do you have do you have 12 of them? Dang it! So what I'll do then, I was just at Micro Center. Well, Micro Center is an hour away from me. So I just picked this case up today at Micro Center. Yeah, we live in Michigan. There's only one in the state, and it's at the very like completely bottom south, from all south of here. So but I was just here this morning. I was just there this morning to pick this up. So what I'll do then, I'll order the screws. I'll complete the build. I'll order the screws, and then I'll just put the fans in later. That's what I'll do. That's really all I can do. Do you know how much money I'd lose if there was one 15 minutes away from me? I'll be flat broke if there's one 15 minutes away. All right, I'm paying $5 for how many is this? A crap ton. A 50 of them for $5. All right, so they're ordered. I'll put the fans down here. I can at least put an exhaust on here. So that is what I shall do. Is I'll put an exhaust fan on at least. So let me do that. And there's only two that I have. Because that's all I put in last time was two. So we're... Okay, I got one here. How did I put this one in, actually? Because, like, it doesn't go in that far. I think that's screw him in from the other side. Where's the one that I used? I should be able to see the threads on the ones I used. I think it's this one. Or the very first one I took out. The very bottom one. I'm pretty sure because like it doesn't go all the way through, I can't do it on this one. So I must have did it from the inside of the case. How did I take it out of this computer? Brody, do you remember? Do you remember how I did this? I don't remember how I did it. Yes, do you remember how I took these fans out? Oh, I'm dumb. I am dumb. I'm dumb. I figured it out. For those who are new, I am very slow at things when it comes to picking things up. So you gotta be patient sometimes. I figured it out. Alright, so this one, it's only gonna get two again because it's not a 140 mil. Oh no, I can put four in here. That's one up from the other case, that's for sure. And that wasn't my fault last time. The PC builders did it the first time. Alright. And for the record, this is my first time doing this stuff. So, I think so far I'm doing pretty alright. I like to think I'm doing pretty alright. I bought this computer pre-built, so I didn't put it together originally. Where's the other screw at? It was right here. I literally saw it. Where did it go? You know what? We're already going jank right now. You get one screw until I get the other screws. You get one screw. Okay. It'll work. It'll work. Okay, let me route you this way. That's my excuse. I got more stuff coming. Brody, you cannot deny. You like the jankiness. You have to tell me that. You're the king of jank when it comes to our projects. You are the king of jank. That's all you. That's all you. Every idea you give me, it's always a janky. It's always jank. It always is. Okay, so that cable is back there. Let me get. Okay, so there's that. Let me get the front IO hooked up. Let me pass the front IO through before I forget. Before I put the GPU in. I am not going to learn the hard way. And there goes my desk again. Okay. Did you say that he has to pretend to work for 2 hours, 2 more hours? Okay, that's fun. He's just like me. Okay. So, here's my IO. That's the USB-C cable? What is that? What plug is that? Okay, sure. That's a dumb cable. So that's my fan right there, okay. I hope I can find a cable for that. Alright. So what's this? Reset switch and power switch. Well, I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a little chicken scratch on the bottom of the motherboard, they'll tell me. Can I read that? Speaker chassis panel. There it is. Reset switch is right here. And then power switch is right next to it. No, it's not. What? What the heck did they do? Motherboard manual. I am not. I had to do this last time too. Asus B450 plus Wi-Fi puff manual. That is not my motherboard, but okay. Mini ITX. Oh, plus gaming Wi-Fi. Yes, micro ATX. Yes, that's it. Apparently, the Wi-Fi version is smaller than the big one, than the other one. This is not my manual. I swear. That's full ITX. I'm pretty sure it's +2. That's not it. Front panel connectors. No, it's close enough. It's the bigger version of this. It should be the same. It's literally the same chipset and everything. It should be the same. Where's the manual? Really? Oh, the B460 board. I don't know my own computer. I don't know my own computer. Don't worry about it. I just gotta. That's the board. That's it. I found it. I found it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Drivers and tools. It should be under here. Where's the. Oh, manual and document. There it is. Manual, please. Thank you. Japanese? No. No, I do not speak Japanese. I wish I did. Do you know how much more anime I can watch if I did that? So it looks like. Alright, the reset switch. This is the worst diagram ever. Power button goes up here, it looks like, and then this goes down here. Supposedly? Technically, I could try it. I could plug my computer and try it. It should power up. So. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me plug this into power. Oh, and there goes part of the case, but oh, I'll get it. So this should have power. Plug it in. Okay, motherboard's got power. Let's see if it works. It turned on. What? And the reset switch is this. Alright, so it worked. Okay, so the front IO's right. And HD audio will go here. No. I'm gonna run this over here. There we go. I'll run HD audio, cause why not? Okay, and then this actually should go up here. This should go right here. There we go. Okay, so front IO is hooked up. What's next? What shall be next? Let me hook this fan up before I forget. Let me hook this fan up. I have the 3M tape down here. I can double side tape this RGB controller in here. That's probably what I gotta do. To like make it work right. Make it work. I can literally double sided tape it like right here. I think. Or like up here. I don't think it's down here. I thought it was. Got electrical tape. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make it that janky. This plugs into motherboard up here. Okay. This might just have to hang out here until I figure it out. And this. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So here's this plus the plug. This has to plug into the controller. And then this has to plug into SATA. You know what I might do? I might put my drives down here. Because that might be what I do. I might put my drives down here. Plug SATA power into this. And then the fan. Where did this come from? Where does this come from? Oh! Let me plug this in the CPU fan powered splitter thingy. Oh wait, okay. That's how I had it last time. I believe. Okay. I believe I had it plugged in with split off with the CPU fan's power. I think I did. What I did? What is this? Oh. Maybe I didn't. I thought I had it like that. Is this back fan? Well, the CPU fan ran back here. What did I do? Because the CPU fan was plugged in back here. And not on the motherboard. Which, I don't know why I was like that. So, the CPU wasn't being controlled by the CPU monitors. So, I don't know who ran it like that, but someone did. And this guy came from where? Oh, this is the button. Switch. That is too big for. Huh, the switch is too big for the controller. That's all right. I'm getting a new. I'm getting a controller anyway. So this controller is temporary. So I need to plug this. So I need to plug this. No, bro, I am not breaking things yet. Does this seriously not have an exhaust fan plug on it? It has to. This has to have an exhaust fan power on it. I guarantee you it does. Has to. Yeah, I think that's it right there. CPU fan, CPU up. I think that's it. I don't. That's dumb. Why this wouldn't have an exhaust fan plug on it? Okay. So then the RGB is controlled by the box. Okay. So then I got the front power. Okay. Okay. So now this back fan should work now. Shall we try it? Shall we test the fan? Yep. The back fan works. There's no RGB though. Well, I know there's no GPU. I'm testing to make sure the fan was working. Let me swap this around. Because I got no RGB on that fan. There's an arrow here. Which way does the arrow go on here? Try that. Because the computer doesn't boot anywhere without a GPU, so there's no integrated graphics. Does the RGB work now? Let me hit the button on this controller. Oh. Oh, I got nothing on that. Why is that not powering up? Huh. Let me mode. Let me hold this button. Mode down. You know what? I got no. Oh, that's for the CPU cooler. I think they're not the right fan. Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. I just saw it. There it goes. So okay. So I gotta plug. I think I gotta plug this fan into the motherboard. I think that's how I think it's. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. Which I can plug it in. The header down there. I might have to plug this header in down here. Plug this one in right here. Here's where the cable management starts getting interesting. Oh wait, this doesn't have. What is this? That's from the controller. I just realized this fan doesn't have. How did it get RGB before? It might just get RGB from the software. Because I forgot how that one worked. Okay, so once it's on here. I would have to look up the pinout on that CPU cooler. Okay, so I got that. Go ahead and unplug it. Okay, so I got one fan hooked up here. What should be next? What shall be next? So I got the IO hooked. IO is hooked up. Audio is hooked up. That's not hooked up yet. I need to hook up. Should I go GPU next? Do GPU? Alright, I'll do GPU. So where's my GPU connectors right here? An extension, I'll just do all the PCI cards right now. Jesus. This is becoming a mess right back here now. The thing, the side panel has no window. I'm glad it doesn't. God, I'm glad that this doesn't face me in my room. It doesn't face me. This will go down. Where's the right? It'll go in here. Okay, okay. So GPU now will go in here, and I need these top slots come out. Does this whole tray come off? Oh! This whole thing comes off, I think. Oh! Okay, I see how it, I see. Okay. Now, before I lose these, I'm putting these in the box so that I got them. So. Here we go. Screw it back in. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I just caught it. I gotta plug this M.2 back in. I'm glad I caught it. I'm gonna plug this M.2 back in. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me make sure I'm done with front panel. Make sure there's no other connectors for this. What does this connect to? I thought this had a light down here. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. Yeah, it looks like it would have a light, but I don't think it does. Wait, I think it does have a light. Where does it go? Oh, what this is? Maybe what this is I think it's a light. Is it a little 2-pin? It's a 3-pin? I got another RGB thing somewhere. I gotta find. For the part of this case. Because it's right here. Is that right there? Oh, I found it. I think I did. Yeah, it's right here. I want to see how this works on here. Where's the controller? cool this is gonna look. Ah, it's this stupid piece of wood keeps falling. Well, nothing, no. Oh, it's not plugged in. Duh. It didn't turn on. It didn't turn on. Huh. I wonder what it's for. Pretty sure it's for this light down here. Let me make sure, plug this fan in, make sure it's got power. Oh, it does it. So now the lights are going, but I don't have this down here. Huh. Oh, you know what would probably makes sense? I probably gotta plug it in to power. I think that's my issue. Is there a power? No, I don't see a power thing going down to it. Pretty sure it's just this RGB thingy here. Plug it in the motherboard, see what happens. See what the motherboard's outputting to it. If it is. I don't know. I can't get the pins line up. So that goes here. Yeah. Because if you look, I'll show you, bro. I don't know if you could see it. This logo right here should light up, but it shall isn't right now. This is on the controller. Yeah, this is the controller. Mm-mm-mm. How did I get this first try? I don't know how I got this first try. Oh, that's not it, because that has. Where's the. Oh, it's way down there? Oh, it's way down there, apparently. Alright, then. on the bottom of the motherboard, apparently. Okay. So then where's the RGB button at? Is it, might be that thick button. I think that's what that is. That doesn't fit this. I think I have to get the controller for this case. That's probably what it'll do. Once I get the controller for this case, it'll probably work. I'll plug this in later until I get. Alright, let me turn this off. Plug GPU in. Oh yeah, bro, I don't know if you were here when it happened, but when I first turned this off, or took my old case off, and two of the pins on the GPU were out, like power pins, and it functioned when I unplugged it. So I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. No, I'm curious how I'm fitting hard drives in the back of this thing. Because that's how I'm curious how I'm fitting hard drives in this. Maybe I'm fitting them up here. Where's the Bible at? Where did the Bible go for this case? Where did the manual go? I don't know. Put this back up. Oh, manual. Oh, I think it fell back here. Hold on. I think that's one thing that fell. It was. What's this? Oh, that wasn't part of it. Alright, that's. Okay. Alright, hard drive configuration. So, I might put my hard drives down here actually. Here's what I'm thinking now. I might put my fans here and here and have my hard drives here. Or over here, I think I can put them up here too. With these brackets. Which are somewhere. Right here. I'm pretty sure that's what these brackets are for right here. No, wait. No, this is my GPU bracket, I think, actually. How do they expect me to put hard drives in here? Oh, hold on. Can I do this? Honestly, I could do that. I could do that. I think I can. Hold on. How many can I fit up here? Oh, I can't do all. I don't. Hold on. Can I do all three? I don't think I can. No, I can't do all three. Dang it. I thought I could. That would have been funny. I'm trying to figure out how they expect me to do this. Oh, hold on. It said it came with an ARGB controller, an adapter. Where did that end up? Well, the zip ties. Got the bracket here. Just as the bracket. There's that. I really should have organized my area a little bit better, in my opinion. No, that's a SATA cable. Is that what this is on here? No. That's not for this. That's the SATA cable. But it says it came. Oh, here it is. Oh, here's what I need right here. Hold on. For the button. And this plugs into this controller right here. And that gives me the RGB switch on here. So there's that. Drive bays are as follows because I don't have. There's no adapter. Okay, so that means there's a way to put hard drives in this thing. Oh! Brody! I put them on like this. That's what these plates are for. I see. So one hard drive goes back here. That I really should have did before I put the power supply in. I forgot there's holes in the bottom of the hard drive. I forgot that was a thing. I never used something like that before. That's cool. Wrong side. Put this one hard drive in back here. Brody, I like how you're not helping. You're just watching there and then you're just not helping. Very supportive. I love it. Are these the whole the Oh, I see. Brody, you know, you're not funny. Why you gotta use my own words against me? Look at all the screws on my desk. I'm trying to save them for the other case. Honestly, I might just toss it. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm going to say I'm going to fix it, and then I'm not going to fix it. You know how I am. I'm going to boot my computer, and it's not going to boot again. Watch. It's not going to boot again. I forgot. Today's Friday. It's confusing me because I didn't work today. That's That's a different screw. Any more baby screws left in here? Yeah, that's all right. What just fell? Oh, it's the same screw. I'm gonna go in there and my drives are gonna be messed up. Like they're all gonna be different letters because they're in different SATA ports. That's another thing too that could happen. And then all my software is gonna be like, "What the hell?" Okay, so this drive is ready. Go back in. Let me run SATA to this real quick. And get SATA cable. Run it from this guy. I feel like it'll look pretty cool if I put my hard drives in the bottom of the case. Technically, though, if I do it with these brackets, I could put them back here. I think it'll let me. Okay, where's my? That's extra G. Why does this thing have like 3 graphic power cables on it? I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna run these through here. Honestly, though, for a computer that I built or I'm building, this doesn't look half bad. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. It actually looks not bad for something that Carson Labs is building. Okay, and now the computer is shocking me now because this is not grounded. That's another thing too. Down here where my stuff's plugged in at is not grounded. So it's like your house, Brody. Who needs grounds, am I right? Okay, that's one. Oh, did it? Okay, good. It is actually not a bad case to build in. I actually like it. I think what I'm gonna do too is copy all my data off this computer and reinstall Windows. Do a fresh start. I feel like that'd be a good, should be something that I should do. Here's this hooked up to. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. What's this? Actually, okay, so this I can honestly shove. There's a hole under, there's a pocket underneath the seat, the power supply. I'm gonna shove these cables in there. Perfect. Works good. Honestly, the cable management is not bad back here. It's actually not too bad. I'm gonna shove these under here too. Actually, not looking half bad. Cause like I'm not gonna be back here until I get the fans, and after I get the fans in here, I'm not like I'm gonna keep changing my parts in here. It's like, hold on, let me get these brackets out. Hey Brody, you still here? Allegedly. What do you think about me putting my hard drives right here? If it'll fit, it might. I don't know though. I don't know if it'll fit. It might stick out too far. It might stick out too far. Never mind. Never mind, Brody. I'm gonna put them down here. I'm gonna put them on the bottom. I think. What do you think, Brody? Should I? No, I'm gonna put them on the bottom. I feel like that'll be a good spot for them. So, with the hard drives, pop these out. So how do these go in? Like this, Brody? I'm pretty sure it goes like this. Yeah. And then I screw my hard drives to this. Well, you probably can't see it, like this. And then my hard drive screw one from the top. That's actually a cool design to do that. Hold on a minute. Okay. So I got one bracket on. And like this. Well, so my screw holes are right there. I think it goes like this. Or like this. Oh! I have it backwards. Yep. Alright. I've got it backwards. I'm almost done on this computer. I'm almost done. So does it go on top like this? No way. Or like this, I believe. I put the drive in. I still need to get to that screw hole though. Alright, how do they want me to do this? What do you mean welcome? Wait, I can use that back plate. Hold on, I can. I don't need those. Hold on a minute. No, maybe I do need them. Yeah. Hold on. Let's just come out. I can use these. Dude, the amount of screws I have off of this right now is something else. I don't know. Do these little screws really hold up all these hard drives? We'll find out. So I was right. I can't. Which if I can use it back here, that would be so much better. Because the I/O sticks out right here. Look at that. I'm pretty sure it does. How do I do that? Oh no, I still need those brackets. Okay, I see. Goes like this. I see. I see. I see. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Cause then it'll go in and it'll be hidden too. It'll just say tough gaming and it'll be hidden. Okay. Cause I would much prefer it to be back here. Out of sight, out of mind. Am I right? Can't really see what I'm doing. I'm over here assembling it. It doesn't want me to do it like this. I really need to look at the manual more. I think it wants me to put the drives on first. If I put drive right here, okay. I think I can use these screws for this. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, it needs to be like this. Brody, you have to admit though, This case is pretty cool, right? You should get this case, Brody. I think you should purchase this case. Actually, I need these little guys. Yeah, there we go. I need these guys. One. I had to mute because my dad came down here to do stuff. I'm back. Anyways, I got one hard drive on. Look at that. I got one of them on. I think I gotta move it a little bit over because I think some of it's blocking the SATA power on this. This makes me appreciate how fucking Linus Tech Tips can build a computer in fucking under an hour. Then again, this is a kind of complex case. There we go. And the IO sticks out right there. Ain't that cool? There it goes in like that. Alright, so now we put, I need to get another drive, another bracket. Yes, I am not dead. I got enough screws for this. These are a lot of screws. Well, I guess I can use the old motherboard screws. I think they use the same, almost about the same screws as the old motherboard screws. Mm-mm-mm. And flip. Oh. There we go. Almost got the second one together. I think some of the screws on this hard drive are like wonked. I mean, 3 out of 4 are good enough for this hard drive. It's not going to store really anything too essential on these drives. 2 of them are game drives. Yeah, 2 game drives and 2 what is it? Yeah, 2 game drives and 2 storage drives. That really, most of it can just go on the NAS. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. What I'm doing is boring anyway. Okay, there's two. Got one more that goes on. And that would be all 4 drives. And then all I would have to do is cable them together. And that's pretty much it. After the drives go on, I believe. And then we can try it on the TV. That's over here. And see if it boots. I don't see why it wouldn't. It was a working system. Hopefully it continues to be a working system. That one's wonked out. Need one more little guy. Alright, I'll volunteer you. Perfect. And then one here, one here, one here, one there. Cool. Watch, I'm gonna boot this up and the hard drives are gonna be dead. That is also a real possibility. Me manhandling these drives, they're gonna probably be dead. Knowing my luck, that's a possibility. Get all together and it's gonna complain about smart. Is this cross-threading in there? I'll move this over as a tad to give the other one some wiggle room. And there we go. 3 hard drives on there. So now these go on like this. I'm gonna start 2 of these up, but leave them loose so I can get to the cables. I can cable them. There we go. I can cable them easier like that. So I need these cables back. I mean, the cable manager was nice. Now it's not. It's gonna kind of suck. Back here, at least. Alright, so back here. Let me undo this one a little bit. Undo this one a little bit. Okay. At 3, at 2 here. Where are the other ones at? There's more SATA power. Where is it at? Pull all these cables out. Where is it? Oh, they're on this one. Okay. Let me pull all these out for now. Okay. So, untangle these guys. And this is here. Alright, so. Oh, this is not even the right one. Where is it at? Right here. Can run one right here. Alright, let me unplug this for now until I figure out how to plug that one back in. Plug one in right here. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I run. How many are on this? Okay. How many are on this chain? I got 3 on this chain. I might just use these if I can. For the drives. For the top drives, I can use these 3. There's that one. Let's see what. Let's try this. Push these back in here. This might work out perfectly right here. Let's see. Did they rotate these? If they did, I'd be so dumb. They did. Why? Why did they do that? That's so stupid. Let's try it like that. This needs to be like that. There we go. And this has got to go. Is it just too short? Okay, let me try slide this drive over just a tad. Good thing I left that room there. Try that. See, that's should be just enough to make that work. It's as tired I would like it to be, but let's scoot this one over. Give it as much slack as I can get. I have to flip it back this way. So dumb if I have to. Sure, I have to do it like this. Yep. There we go. Okay, the drives all got power now. And then these power down here. Oh my god, there's 3 on this one too. I didn't even see that. That works. Will work for these guys right here. Oh, I got SATA right here. Okay, so SATA, this SATA is going to be for this drive. And then this will plug into here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to shove the controller over here for now until I figure out more about the controller. Now I need to get power or SATA data to theirs. Which I bet you we're about to run into another issue right here. We'll see. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have enough room for data. Okay, there's one. Two. And then the last SATA drive. I did have another SSD in there, but I think I'm just gonna copy the data off of that and put it on the NAS because there's like I'd hardly use that drive. Now it'll free up an SSD for me to use for something else too. Alright, so all the data or all the I got all the hard drives plugged in. What's next? Are we about done? I think we might be about done. I think what I might do is I might put in these it came with a GPU support bracket, but I don't know if I really need to put that in there. Because it's in there pretty good. I don't think I need to put that in. I don't have like a big. I mean, the old computer didn't have one, so it should be fine. Think. Try to boot it. Honestly, look at the front. It don't look half bad. Well, there'll be fans here, so that'll be all covered up. It doesn't look half bad. Alright, let's see if we'll get an output. Oh, let me put this back in there. Alright, so let me get the HDMI for that TV plugged in, and we'll see if we can get an output. But just like Linus Tech Tips, we're not putting the side panels on. That's bad. That's bad GD. Alright, where's HDMI? We'll plug in. This one's HDMI plug in. Right here. Okay, I'll turn this TV on. Okay. Turn a power supply on. There's the switch for it. Alright, so let me get my keyboard and mouse from this computer. Let's see if it works. We'll plug it into the front I/O. Alright. Yep, I hear hard drives. Let's see what we get. Oh. Screen went off. Hey! Hey, here it goes. Check my drives. Make sure all my drives show up. I'm also curious about the CPU cooler. I'm going to Armory Crate. See what Armory Crate shows. Yeah, that's right. Let's see if we see CPU fan in here. Here we go. CPU fan and CPU op. So they're controlled separately. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I know how to fix this. I think I know how to fix the RGB on this fan. Hold on. I think hold on. Here's this adapter right here for the CPU fan. I think. I'll get to that later because I'll hook it up when I get the fans in here. So I'll just put this in the case for now. But it looks like, let me check and see if my drives are all here. Four hard drives. I'm just missing the SSD because I'm not gonna hook the SSD in. And then my network drives because I'm not plugged in Ethernet. So I think we're good here. I think it's time to put the side panels on. Put this one on. Oh, let me do that right. Cool, because this is a toolless setup. I can figure out how it goes on. Oh, we got. No, is it back? Yeah. No, because the latches are up here. Okay. So. Oh, it goes like that, I think. Like that. How did I go in here? Are they both? No, they're not both glass. Oh, this one. That one's in. There we go. There we go. You got you. Well, you couldn't see that. That side panel's on. And now for this side panel. Here it is. It's all together. Look at it go. Yo, this thing is gonna glow so much when these other fans are in here. Oh yeah, Brody. Here are the handles. The handles are here. One here and there's one in the back too. This thing is gonna glow like a. This thing is gonna glow so much once I get the other fans in here. What's cool too is when I put the fans in, some of the GPUs in here or the CPU or the hard drives are gonna get cooled right by the fan. I guess it's time for the peel, right? There's that one. And then the other one doesn't have a peel, but this front has a peel. There it is. She is done for now until I can get the other fans for this, which I gotta order. And I gotta find the controller. Let's do that real quick. Let me see if I can find the controller for this. Because it said in the manual, like a controller that I think you do 6 or I can do a bunch of them. Let's see if I can find it. I gotta do it on the laptop though, cause I got no internet for the computer down here. All right, so I'll switch to my display here. Where's my? There it is. So it's what is it? GT502. It comes with a built-in. Don't tell me this whole time it had a built-in thing. Where is it? It says it's. Well, AI says it does. What? What is this one? Yeah, see, I need this. I think this is what I have. Because they didn't say it came with the controller. Well, should be a controller back here. I just completely missed. I don't think there is. That would be upsetting. No, the holes are there for it. See, that's the one I should probably get for this. Yeah, see, this is what I have. Where? Show me. Go back to the case documentation for this. Hold on. Where'd you go, buddy? It says, I doubt it. Does it. Where does it say that? Where is the lighting? Like, where's the one that it? Come on. what it's talking about. I want the ones that's specifically for this control for this board. It wants me to install. Oh, that's for the plus. The plus version of this case. So it's the same thing, but it just comes with it. It just comes with the hub. Stay here. Yeah, it's like it's the same thing. I don't see what's more different about it. Oh, it comes with fans. Cause how do I connect that RGB, the front RGB thingy? I'm pretty sure that has a. Pretty sure that logo lights up. Thought it did. Yeah, right here. Yeah, see, it lights up. Texting me, bro. I'll look at your DMs in a minute. All right, so let me try this again. Now that I got the computer is booted up. Oh my crap! Because now, so let me see if the RGB button works. It does. So the RGB button works. This is what? So this is the fan. That fan. Or is this the fan? I don't get why that doesn't work. Let's try this plug. I wonder if this has a separate power that I wasn't seeing. It's possible, but I'll check it again when I get those other fans, because I gotta take it all apart anyway to do it. So, see, for now she's done. All right, turn it off, and that'll conclude this stream. All right, so hopefully it was enjoyable somewhat, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.